Yo, I was moving some furniture yesterday, 13,000 pounds, and I was moving it for a lady. And you could tell that, she was kind of like, she was okay looking. You know what I'm saying? She had the fake booty going on. You know what I'm saying? And I guess she uses that to get what she gotta get or whatever. You know, I'm used to these customers out here, so I see all types of people, man. You know, I've seen a lot. So, anyways, I'm moving her furniture all day long, all day long, all day long. So I'm moving from like Houston up in the fancy neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? She had mixed children. I think she was like Mexican and Spanish and like Native Indian or something like that. So I was real nice to her yesterday. Everything was nice. Everything was going well, but we noticed that any little twitch, you do anything like, you just do anything wrong, you could tell that she's ready to snap. I got a lot of customers out there, man. Let me tell you something. They should have a review board for customers. Because some people are just lunatics, crazy. They want to give us a review. How about you? Let me give you a review. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. Something's wrong in your head, man. Okay? Something is wrong, okay? So she was divorced for 10 years and she hasn't dated a man. So I said she said she was divorced. So I said, "Oh, do you have like a boyfriend or something?" She goes, "No, I haven't dated a man in 6 years." That was a flag. You know what I mean? I'm throwing up that flag. So I was just like, I was, yeah, I just didn't understand it, you know. And her butt cheeks was a little off, what I'm saying. It looks like she takes them off at nighttime and put them, like, you know, on a shelf somewhere and then recharges them up, because they look like they were overinflated, but it didn't fit her body. Like her legs went down a little bit, and then her butt cheeks was just like they didn't make no sense, man. So I said like that don't make no sense. Maybe you frustrated. Maybe you frustrated because you picked the wrong pair. Something wrong. So anyways, I just even the guys I was working with, it was like, yo, that's crazy looking. And I say, yo, you know, that's what she chooses to do herself, man. I don't know nothing. So I looked at the lady. I was just having fun, you know, and I was like, wow, this is going to be interesting. So I did it 2 days because first of all, she didn't want to drive. She was tired. She's not like you. I'm not a CDL driver, so I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I could have penalized her from getting there early and she wasn't there, and I had to wait for hours. Or charge her by the hour, man. Make more money, right? So, anyways, She showed up around 5 o'clock, so I unloaded until like 10, you know, and then I came back the next day and started unloading. Now, now this is a single woman with a whole bunch of children, living in a fancy house. But when you go, but I still use pads anyways to protect your stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just professional like that. So I put it in there. Sometimes if it's so junky, like it's so beat up and so junk, which she had, I won't pad some of it. I'll throw it in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Save me time. You don't care for your stuff. You know, I can only do so much that you don't care about. Whatever. So you want to live like that? No problem. I'm gonna treat your stuff like that too sometimes. Okay? Because I can't protect something that was never protected before. Okay? So it's not like I want to stop it from getting scratched or something. So, anyways, she I moved all her stuff and it was getting late because I was like, wow, man. Now I hired some guys to take a bunk bed apart. Okay. It wasn't a regular wooden bunk bed. It was something from IKEA. IKEA comes in a box and it had little pieces literally like this. Long pieces, a whole bunch of thousands of pieces. So when I was in the truck loading the truck and they bringing me the stuff wrapped, you know, on the other end, I was like, oh man, I cut my finger. I was bleeding. She didn't. First of all, she didn't even offer me something to drink. nothing to eat. We was there for hours. So you're not obligated to give me anything. But come on, man. You tip the pizza guy. You tip this, unless you're just a nasty person, and it reflects your personality. Pretty much selfishness. So we don't want to find no love here. Burn off that. I mean, we don't want nothing to do with that. Burn off all them things that want. Stop putting them things up on the page. Fire upon that. Anyways, so the lady, way station in 1 mile. Ooh, let's see. Hold on, guys. Let's go to the way station. See what the way station is doing. Way station. Oh my God. You know what that means, right? I gotta put the camera on them because oh, it's closed. Due to lack of funding, we are now closed. Thank you. I like that. So, anyways, I started moving all her stuff. I got it in the house. Now, our house is a mess. The guys who wrapped the stuff, I put it in the truck nice and neat. And when I got there, I couldn't figure out how to put this bunk bed together. I done put 1,000 bunk beds together, but this one I could not figure out how to put the bunk bed together. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I gotta have it up. I was like, man, I've been here for like almost an hour and a half, and I've been putting the screws in, and you're telling me I'm putting it together wrong. Do you have any idea how to put it together? She was like, no. I was like, well, do you have a manual for it? She was like, no. So I was like, dang, I'm trying so hard to put the bunk bed together for you. Well, she was like, well, I need this up. I need my stuff. Okay, no problem. I said, listen here, man. I just can't stop moving the truck so long and I can't figure it out. So it's not like I'm trying to get away from it or I'm trying to like avoid putting this thing together. I simply just cannot figure it out. Just like you can't figure it out. It's your bunk bed. And unfortunately, I apologize, but this is the issue that, I can't correct. I'm so sorry. And I'm a very, very nice person when it comes. Don't get on my bad side. I don't keep pushing me to the limits because the Brooklyn going to come out, word up, and I'm going to start acting ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want that, right? So start talking to me nice. She started getting red in the face. You know what I mean? I didn't say nothing to her yet. You know what I mean? I let her be, let her vent. It was okay. We're carrying heavy stuff upstairs, stuff that doesn't even belong. Like, can you bring it upstairs for me? Can you please bring it upstairs? She just literally started turning into somebody that I expected her to turn into. Okay, a Karen. I'm gonna keep it real. All right. So she was like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. I was like, man, what do you can't deal with? My daughter's not gonna have a bed to sleep on. She's not gonna have a bed to sleep on. So I was like, she does have a bed. I'm gonna put the bed down for you, and maybe later on you could take time when you move it into your house and you could put this metal cheap, bunk bed together. I didn't say that, but you could put this bed together. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry because I really can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. We don't have the instructions to put it together. Well, you need to, you know, you know, it was under you, so you're responsible for it. So I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. So as we was, you know, cleaning up and everything, there was a piece of furniture from IKEA, a desk, give and take. We are responsible for your things, yes, but everything doesn't go. It's not always perfect. We can't always have a perfect day. I get a lot of good reviews. I don't barely get any bad reviews, and when I do, it's ballistic. I just can't take you anymore. You're a butthead. You know you are. You're like one of those. Like, look at that. Did you like scratch the furniture on the bottom? Like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I'm like, man, not everything's perfect. I'm sorry. I probably bumped against something. You got 25,000 pounds of stuff that we're going to protect and it's bouncing on the road. Sometimes, unfortunately, things get scratched. You're gonna have to make a claim. Well, I can't do that. You're gonna replace this? I said, man, one scratch, on people, certain people, we can't replace the whole thing. We can get it fixed, or we can give you a discount. Well, I've dealt with that before in the past. A bunch of butt heads. I mean, literally, their head just turns into a butt cheek, like two butt cheeks, and their mouth becomes the hole in the middle of the butt. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hear you anymore. So, anyways, she started. So while we was about to leave, she was like, "What about the legs for my desk?" So I said, "Oh my God, yeah, oh, I can't believe it." So I looked everywhere, and I couldn't find them. And the thing is, there's only two places they can be. okay? Because they're not going to jump off the truck. They're either inside the house with all these boxes, 13,000 pounds all over the place, spread it out everywhere. First of all, she moves from a big square foot house to half the house. You could tell whether she was going through some type of financial problems or anything. I don't know. So everybody's got problems these days, whatever. So give and take, I was like, man, oh, I can't find the legs. Well, I need to find my, I have to have my, I don't have any money. I don't have any money. So first of all, we have the inventory with 4 TVs. Okay, you signed to it. Okay, 4 televisions. It's it's right there in your face when you sign your inventory that we packed 4 TVs. She had 6. She gave one away. The house is junky as I don't know what. I said, ma'am, you only had 4. Well, I had 5 TVs. I said, ma'am, you signed to only 4 TVs, the actual ones that's here. Okay, and given now, let me let you know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't trying to diss this lady or nothing, but the TV is probably worth like $30 from the pawn shop. They're the old, fat, thick ones. Nobody wants your TV, lady. That's God's honest truth. TVs are so cheap right now. I can get an 80-inch from Walmart for like 400 some dollars. You know what I'm saying? I can, I bought a TV for like a on TV Walmart brand or whatever that brand is, and I bought it for like $460, and I'm looking at a 75-inch TV. I bought one for my daughter's room for like $140. I bought a 55-inch in my room for like $220. I mean, TVs are cheap, and she had the big, fat, thick ones. The like you got all this money, or you think you do, okay? Because you're walking around looking like you're looking like I got it all, But in actuality, you don't. You don't have it all, lady, because you look broke as. I mean, honestly, you look like the car you own like 4 more years on that. The house, you got to sell it now because you done bought a big old house that no one's helping you pay the mortgage on. So you up right now because she's a realtor. She's up. She might as well get that cash and go rent the house, but she can have some cash. Maybe she can, get a new set of butt cheeks or something. I don't know. I'm dead serious though. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Maybe you overinflated your butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So you're a little frustrated. You know what I mean? The guys don't expect that. One butt cheek falls off. He wakes up in the morning. He's a little aggravated. I would be too. So she starts to go off. So I said, "Ma'am, I didn't disrespect you not one time. You know, unfortunately, you got to make a claim, and we can help replace the legs, or we can give you a discount. I'm sorry, it's IKEA. It's IKEA. It's not that expensive. It means a lot to you, and I know it. I didn't say that, but I know it's your desk, and I'm at fault because it was just left behind in the house in Houston. It was just the legs wrapped up somewhere. It probably got missed because a lot of stuff was going in the trash. So it probably got left and we didn't pick it up because there was trash everywhere that she was getting somebody to come pick up a whole bunch of trash. So we wrapped the desk up and everything, and the legs unfortunately didn't make it. I apologize. She wouldn't leave me alone. She started coming outside, started saying she want her stuff. Like, I want my stuff. I said, ma'am, once again, I apologize. I'm gonna mark it down in the paperwork, and I'm gonna try to do my best to see if we can get you compensated for these legs. You have to call the claims department. No, 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 no. That's not gonna work. I want my stuff. Look for my stuff and my TV. I said, back to the television, ma'am. I said, are you insinuating that we stole your television? Well, I know you don't want it stolen. It's trash. Okay, you just emphasize that it's trash, but you want your TV right now. I said, ma'am, if anything, it's not on the inventory, so we're not responsible to actually show it. But you can get yourself another. Well, that's not gonna work either. I want my stuff. Uh-oh, here come the Karen. She started crying. Face started turning red. I was like, look at this crap here, bro. I cannot believe this is happening. But when I was walking through the house, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little nosy. I saw a whole bunch of bags of medication everywhere. So I looked at the medication and I Googled it. And they were psychedelic medications. Okay? So I knew that something was off with it. I told you, bro. I told you, bro. So I looked at the medication. I Googled it. I said, holy crap. Now I know what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a psychedelic psycho Karen that probably needs to go into a mental institution for a while, and she needs some therapy, and maybe she needs to be worked on or whatever, because a man don't obviously want to be with you. We haven't dated in a while because they figure out your butt cheeks is off point, and that your brain is just as off as your butt cheeks. I'm keeping it real. You know what I mean? The reason why I'm dissing her butt right now is because she got me aggravated. She got my spirit worked up. I didn't curse at her. I didn't say anything wrong to her. I'm just like, man, I can't help you. I stepped calling her. We're gonna call her Karen. So I said, Karen. This is how I was talking to her. Her first name. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Karen, calm down, Karen. Karen, calm down. And she was like, no, I don't have money to replace it. I don't have money. So I was like, ma'am, you got everything in good condition right here. Unfortunately, we just can't get you your legs. Okay? So she started bugging. She was like, you're done. Get out. I said, you ain't got to tell me again. You ain't got to tell me no more. But I need you got to sign it. Even though we got the money, you got the money, I got the money. Okay? So it really don't matter from this point on. I got the yayo. You got the yayo. I got the money. Okay? So everything is okay. So I'm trying to work with you, okay? But it seems like you're not trying to work with me, man. Okay? You're not trying to work with me, Karen. She said, get out of my house. I said, okay, so you're not going to sign the paperwork? She said, I'm not signing nothing. I said, okay, you're not signing nothing. I don't care. Okay, that's on you. You have your insurance. You say you want a copy. You say you want something to let you know. You have 5 TVs. Oh, here's the 4 TVs. You don't have a receipt because like you have no copies of them. So I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay? So how you gonna make a complaint when you have no paperwork? Okay, I have the money, and you don't have the paperwork. Okay, you have your stuff, but you have no proof in it. Okay, so she started bugging. So I was like, well, excuse me. I was like, yo, the can't manage this here on one. Straight. So I pack up my things them and left. That me I tell you what I mean. She don't know John. Easy to get vexed. You don't know that? So me tell the woman, look here, my girl. We can't manage you right now. That me I tell you. You understand? How you do, my youth? How you do it? You can't manage them things that are left them things alone, my youth. Yo, he always sleeping, bro. He was like, now he just woke up and stuck his hand in the pot. Ah, it's funny as shit. Stuff. So, anyways, he was cracking up because I was like, yo, look here. The Jamaican come out and me and everything. I said, yo, I can't manage this woman. And left. So we left this place. So she was just standing outside. She was like, what are you going to do about it? I said, you already told me to leave your house. You know? You already told me to leave. And I'm already here late. Cut my finger, bleeding on her stuff. I was literally bleeding on the white poles. And she didn't even say, hey, John, you want a napkin or you want some peroxide or something? She didn't give it. She was sitting there. And what made it worse, she was coughing all day like, and I was like, oh my God, are you okay? She was like, I don't know, maybe I'm getting the COVID or something. That was grounds for me to haul tail right then and there, lady. I could have dropped your stuff off and look, I got to go. I'm not sitting in here getting sick. I can't afford to get sick. It's not like I get paid just to get sick and just be chilling. Okay? So I can't afford to just sit there and just be like, I'm going to risk getting sick. Even the neighbor came outside. Seriously, right, bro? Yeah. Even the neighbor came outside. There he is right there. Look at him, guys. The neighbor came outside. You know what he said? You guys are very hard workers. And I heard everything. Very hard workers. You guys are very hard. It's just not right to treat you guys like that because you guys work from morning till night getting that lady stuff in that house. Even though she paid for your services, at the end, it's not right the way she's speaking. He even came. I don't even smoke cigarettes. He came over there and offered me a cigarette. Like, you all right, man? I was like, she burned my spirits, bro. But at the end of the day, God is good, man. God bless her and her children. You know what I'm saying? She got her stuff. Some people just, she was sick. She's single. She got dogs running around crazy. The dogs were breaking. She was like, they're very vicious dogs. and the dogs was getting out of the house. We had to run to the truck and block it with a ladder. Dogs looking crazy, running around, walking like this. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Don't try to switch my route up, man. Hold up. So basically, at the end of the day, uh, I left. Uh, she's probably gonna make like that I was disrespectful or lazy or didn't want to put things together, and she's gonna give us a bad review. Uh, I can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? I really can't. I try as much as I can to please you. You can't please everybody. And I'm probably gonna get a bad review on this lady. She's gonna be like, John came to my house and just totally didn't want to do anything and lost my legs. Okay? And he made one of my butt cheeks shift when he hit me with the desk. Okay? He like bumped against me and one of my butt cheeks is lopsided. One of my butt cheeks are lopsided. Come on, shorty. Calm down, man. You alright? It ain't for all that. It ain't the end of the world. Word up. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? You treat people like you're gonna get trainer. So I said, I hope you're happy with yourself when I left. I said, you can't treat people this way because it's gonna come back to you one day, I promise you that. And she just stayed quiet. That's the God's honest truth. She just stayed quiet. She just looked at me. I said, oh yeah. You can treat me how you want to treat me, but it's gonna come back to you, Karen. You can't just treat people like that. So I got paperwork that's not signed, and I'm sure my office is gonna call me or whatever. And I have respect for them, but please don't. I don't want the interrogations because I really, you know, I don't care, to be honest with you, because I know my job very well. I do a good job with a lot of other people. I got pictures with customers, great, give me hugs and give me money and give me big tips, $700, $800 tips, So with this one Karen right here, you just got to take my word for it. She was disgusting with her attitude, and I think she got what she deserved. For me to say, have a good night. I can no longer stay here on your at your residence, and I can't help you any longer. You have to take it up at the office, and I'm sure they'll give you a call somewhere. And another thing is, guys, you can't live so fancy and have so much things in your life. Like people be moving all these fancy things in their life, and guess what they do? They choose the standard insurance, which is 60 cents per pound. 60 cents per pound. And can you believe 90% of the people who move, maybe more than that I've ever seen, so it's probably like 99%, choose 60 cents per pound. Okay? So I'm the one who take care of your stuff because you obviously ain't mature enough or wise enough to choose insurance, or you're so cheap that you buy all this stuff, but you only put 60 cents per pound article on your stuff. And I have you sign it in. It's not like we hide it. You got to write 60 cents per pound per article. So if we break your dresser and we throw it on the scale, you get about $16 for it. For your television, the new LCDs, we break it, you get about $4. Okay? So calm down, people, and stop treating people like crap because these movers out here are moving your stuff for you. We take care of your pride. It's not like we in the back digging through your stuff and stealing your stuff. We take John takes good care of people's stuff. Stop treating me like I'm trash, okay? Because I'm gonna make a video out your fake butt. You know what I mean? Like literally, your butt wasn't on point. Okay, it was off a little bit, like Kardashian Kim. You know what I mean? Backwards. So you gotta straighten up your butt cheek. They level it out. You know what I mean? You get it? You get what I'm saying? All the lips thing, one lip big and one lip. Like, come on, man. That's all crazy right there. I got a new shirt. See, the number one guy on the block got a new shirt from Diesel because it was like, you look good in it, man. So we're gonna give you a couple shirts to model and look good in your videos. So big shout out to Cat for sponsoring me right now. You know what I'm saying? Cat Scales. Woo! You know what I mean? So I really appreciate you. So thank you for my sponsorship. Thank you for all the free shirts they gave me. You know what I'm saying? And everything else, and the hat and all this other stuff they giving me. I'm lying my butt off. I'm trying to get a promotional deal some way, somehow. I'm out. And y'all have a good day because I'm going to have a good day too, man. God is good. Word up. Don't get caught dead without Christ in your life. You know what I mean? I don't care how you live. You can be as gangster as you want, man. You got to recognize the Father, man. Without him, you ain't even waking up in the morning. He's the real gangster, the real G. He could take your life from thee. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give him praise. So I thank you, Lord Father God, for waking me up and keeping me alive right now so I can have another day and meet another Karen or another Ken. And the lady that I'm going to meet tomorrow, her actual name is Karen. I cannot believe that stuff, man. I cannot believe it. Well, you guys have a blessed day. Over and out. Please like and subscribe to the channel, man. This is another day of John's life. I'm about to eat something. Look. Uh-oh. Woo, woo. What's them things in there? I'm going to eat a salad with some chicken. I'm going to put this on my salad. You see that? Yeah, we got a pot cooking in the truck. You don't want to always eat at the truck stops. Those things can get a little weird, you know what I mean? The food's a little weird. At least I know what I'm eating. So I'm just sizzling that up real quick like a chef, you know? Whip it. Whoop, whoop. And I love each and every last one of y'all, even though some of y'all be hating on a brother. Y'all don't want to hear about Christ. Y'all don't want to hear about my life. Y'all don't want to do nothing with yours. That's on you, man. But I'm trying to motivate everybody out there that want to do something with theirs. One love and big up yourselves. You know what I mean? And over and out. Fingers look crazy.